with our partners at Golden Boy.
Yeah.
But that fight's got to happen. It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
It's been a year in the making. I made that post. I made the picture. I know. People blame me for it, but I want the best to fight the best.
Exactly.
And I think even Rahul will agree. You want to fight the best, and you want to make your money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was just talking to Tevin, and unfortunately we couldn't get you guys together. But he said that he feels like you should earn your money before you get that pay that he's getting. Because he said that when he fought for his world title in Australia, he only got $50,000. So I mean, what is your counter argument for that? When he's
the counter argument, man, is I think I've already bring a lot of value to the table.
Yeah.
I think I have a tremendous fan base. I've already beat a champion, Andrew Concho, that is a current champion right now. I feel like my resume is a lot more bigger and stronger and more firm than Tevin Farmer's. I don't think Tevin Farmer hasn't fought anybody as tough as I have fought. I think my record is not padded, but at the end of the day, we're going to make this fight happen regardless. I know Eddie Hearn wants to fight. I want to fight. My manager, Ralph Heredia, wants to fight. Tevin wants to fight. So I think we're going to lock it in tomorrow. We had a good meeting today with Eddie Hearn, and we went up to each other, me and Tevin, and I know Tevin wants to fight as well. So it's going to get done.
I get the sense, the way I talked to him, you know, I think his journey to a world championship was a little harder because of the adversity. Nobody believed in him.
Yeah.
And I think for him, it's more like, why should I give somebody like a guy like DiazJr, who could be dangerous in that division, a shot to beat me? But my question to you is, if you beat him, would you give him the rematch? As a guy that wasn't a mandatory, but more like you asked for the fight, he'll give it to you. Would you give him the rematch?
Absolutely, and that's what I told him when we were talking to a person. I said, I'm going to beat you twice. I'm going to beat it when I take your belt, and then I'm going to beat you when I defend the belt as well. So I am going to give him the rematch that he deserves. Of course, every champion deserves a rematch to try to bounce back and try to, get the title back. So once I beat Tevin Farmer, I will give him the rematch. But like I said, we're going to try to finalize this deal. I know Tevin Farmer, I respect all his hustle, and I respect everything that he's done in his professional career, but now it's my time, man. Now it's my time to take the throne, and now it's my time to, start to take his belt and start beating all these other champions.
Is this purely business, or you purely hate? Like, is this real hate between you guys?
I would say not real hate, but I mean there is a little animosity towards each other. I mean, he has what I want. He has the belt. I mean, ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted a world title around my waist, man. So I know that he's the one that's got to stop me. So I got to turn into a savage, and I got to turn into a beast when I go and fight him. And I don't respect him at all until the fight's done. Once the fight's done, then me and him will respect each other, and I know that there's no harm going on after that. But since we are going to make that fight happen, I mean, the only thing I see is Tevin Farmer is just a guy that is going to try to, take what I want. And so I got to go and beat the show.
Many know that you currently have an injury. Do you feel like more like he's taking the fight because of the injury, or could he taken it before? Or
I think there's a lot that could be at play, but at the end of the day, man, he is accepting the fight now. I know that my hand's gonna be 100% come fight night.
Yeah.
I got 10 more days with this cast on. I shouldn't even be having the cast on right now, but just to play safe, they wanted me to have it on. So I mean, I know I'm gonna be ready come January. I'll be at my 110%. So there's not gonna be there's not gonna be no excuses. And I don't want him to have any excuses as well come fight night. Let whoever wins that fight, the other fighter has to respect it.
Rafa, as his manager, what can you do to probably prevent politics from maybe ruin a great event like Diaz versus Farmer, like in terms of judges, promotions, the back end? Like, what can we do to maybe make it neutral? Because we know Farmer is the champion. He's most likely going to be the A-side to this fight. So what can you do to maybe make it an even playing field with no bias? We're going to prefer this guy than that guy.
Well, as far as politics, there ain't no politics because Golden Boy wants it, Zone wants it, Eddie Hearn, we want it. So I'm pretty sure, as long as the numbers come together, we'll make that fight. Now, as far as being neutral, I believe that, the IBF, we just have to get judges that are, from the West Coast, from the East Coast, and I think we won't have an issue with that. At the end of the day, they're going to settle it in the ring. I don't think in this fight, judge is going to have to do anything about it. Simple as that.
Jojo, I'm going to let you go. Any last words for him?
Tevin Farmer, it's on, man. Enough with all that Twitter beef and all that shit talking online on social media. Let's get this fight going. Let's get the fight fans what they want to see, and that's me and you fighting in January, man. I'm ready to fight. I'm willing to accept it. We're going to finalize the deal, and I'll see you tomorrow at the KSI Logan Paul fight.
There you go. Eddie did say something between you guys.
Oh, yeah. We're going to meet up again for sure.
Word. Yeah. We got you guys. Take care, guys.